the subjects who had the pen in their mouth such that it facilitated smiling reported more intense humor responses when cartoons were presented.
In that video, we talked a little bit about how your thoughts and facial expressions can alter your subjective experience of something. There are two important definitions to understand. Subjective means information or perspectives based on feelings, opinions, or emotions, whereas objective means verifiable information based on facts and evidence. Is there any objective data indicating that your thoughts can actually alter specific physiological functions and outcomes? The answer is absolutely. Loneliness, and with this, mindful-based stress reduction can alter the expression of pro-inflammatory genes. This study was able to identify 256 genes that showed a difference in expression whether or not you were related as high loneliness or low loneliness, meaning that those with the highest loneliness scores had a different gene expression than those with the lowest loneliness scores. And most notably, the genes that were upregulated in the loneliest individuals were related to the NF-κB signaling cascade. And all you really need to understand is that this signaling cascade increases the production of immune cells, increases their activity, and increases the production of a multitude of inflammatory compounds. And this signaling cascade is implicated to drive the progression of cardiovascular complications, as well as neurodegenerative disorders, indicating that simply being lonely can increase your gene expression and increase your risk of a multitude of abnormalities most people are trying to avoid. They then split the participants into two groups. One received a mindfulness-based stress reduction program, and the others were told they were on a wait list and received no intervention. They did indeed find that this program reduced scores of loneliness, and as we might expect, once again altered gene expression and reduced the activity of this pro-inflammatory signaling cascade, regardless of whether or not the participants started the study as a high or low loneliness individual, indicating that by itself, loneliness can change your expression of a multitude of pro-inflammatory genes. And this study was actually corroborated by the idea that your thoughts can modulate your expression of these genes. This study had 30 participants. 10 were taught to meditate, 10 were taught to appreciate music, and 10 did not carry out any intervention. And after 60 days, this study once again indicated that the 20 participants in the intervention groups saw reductions in the expression of these pro-inflammatory proteins, as well as improvements in coronary blood flow, and reductions in intima medial thickness, indicating a regression in their cardiovascular disease complications. Both of these studies indicate that your thoughts and perceived levels of stress and loneliness can not only alter gene expression, but can also alter physiological outcomes, indicating once again that your thoughts, beliefs, and levels of stress and loneliness alter more things than you may have once realized.